Good evening, good evening, good evening. Come into the J Spot, replacing your G Spot every Thursday from 6 to 7, giving you real relationship talk, real relationship drama with the best nights of your life. Your host, Jay and Simply E, hold on, get ready to enter the J Spot on Intellectual Radio.
Good evening, good evening, good evening, and welcome to the best night of your life. Woo! You have entered the J Spot where we are strengthening relationships and families, one conversation at a time on IntellectualRadio.com. We are an iHeart station. I'm your host, Jay. And the one that's standing next to me that is showing it all. Listen, y'all got to pay for that shot. My co host, my partner in crime, sizzling, sexy, simply E, author, talented, sex kitten. I mean, this right here, I'm just like, listen, I need to get me, we're going to have to talk after this because I'm going to have to get me one. But my co host, simply sexy E. I mean, I'm getting distracted. She got all this young out over here. Yes. And next to Simply E, we have our honorary co-host on tonight, NIU Drumline member, aspiring model and actor, CEO of Delaware Inc. What, coming soon?
Coming soon.
My son, Amir. How's it going, Amir?
How you doing, Miss J?
Good, and you?
I'm doing great.
Good. You know, I feel like we kind of separated. You know, we have a guest later on tonight, so we were
That's all right.
made to put up the all this bull of junk, but we thank you so much for hanging out with us, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. Please do me a favor, go to our page and like our page at the J Spot. Follow us on Twitter at J Spot. Also follow us on Instagram at the J Spot Radio, and J is spelled JAYE for all three. Guys, listen, we want to go ahead. First of all, I want you to be able to tell about his artwork and everything when you get everything situated, and tell how they can go ahead and purchase it. You guys, let me tell you something. We have some talented, listen, don't be sleeping and don't be hating on single mothers, because single mothers that do their job, they produce these type of people in society. You know, you giving up your whole game. I didn't have to give up my whole spot and become a mother. Right. You gotta do right things. You know, you gotta be righteous, and you have to be a really good example and a role model. And you have to, lay aside all right, Naeem. You have to lay it down, so that you can make sure that your fruit is prosperous, and your fruit is, it makes it worth the stretch marks. It makes it worth, the morning sickness and all, it makes it worth it when they are productive members of society. But if he was crap, I mean, I'm not even gonna lie, they'd be like, oh, unconditional love. I probably would be judging you. I'm not gonna tell you no tale.
I'm glad you're not judging me, because
I still do judge you now. Don't get
yeah, you do.
Don't get it twisted. I do judge you now, but you are definitely a good dude. So man, shout out to all the single mothers that are doing their thing, which is going to leadeth us into our first hot topic. Now listen, let me say this real quick. Fellas, look, okay, you all have to get it together. Okay, it's some, listen, it's some emotional brothers out here. It's some brothers that women have done them wrong. This world has just not been kind to them. And now that they've gotten a little older and set in their ways, they're starting to just, it's starting to come out on social media. And and it's coming out in the form of your post. So let me just say, as a woman, it's not a good look. Okay, it's just not a good look. If you mad about something, if you heard about something, you know, don't don't lash out on Facebook, like women would do. It's several posts that several
That sound
men.
like a tell him why you mad son moment right there. For
It
most
is,
of them,
and
you need to start having that. Yeah.
here's the perfect example of a post that a gentleman posted. And I'm just like, as soon as I read it, I'm just like, brother, come on, brother, really? So it says, why do some single women always try to give advice to a woman who has a man? First, brother, why you worried about who she getting her advice? Like when when I read that, something in my spirit said, "Up, a sister must have schooled your woman on some game, and now you out there left solo. So now, not only do you single, just like the single woman, but you mad. So it's like the woman can give her advice just because she's not in a relationship at the moment doesn't mean that she has not been in a relationship. She may be good on relationships because she peeping all this bull junk that's out here, is in the air. But how would you address that statement, Eve, when he's asking why do some single women try to give advice when they ain't got no man?
Because that's not like we've never had a man before. We single because we single. Whatever the reason is, I can still give you advice on what you should do and what you shouldn't do. And if all the stuff, if I'm a negative person, I'm negative in my relationships, and I'm telling you what you should do, then you probably should take my advice and be like, let me do the opposite of what she's doing, because clearly it ain't going right in her relationship. Especially if I'm giving you good advice and I'm not the negative person, I'm just giving you good advice and I just choose to be single, then take my advice. You can take it or you can leave it. It's not going to kill you. It's not going to make you. It's just advice.
Right. And see, what do you have to say, Amir? Do you have a problem with a young lady receiving advice from another young lady if she ain't even in a relationship? See, now it's kind of tricky in y'all age range. It's kind of tricky in the younger folk.
No, it's not.
Oh, it's not? Okay, well, go ahead.
Because women my age, they talk about stuff like that all the time. I've been in a situation before where I gave a female advice, like this happened to me like numerous of times. Like, I don't know, just like my advice just comes out and, people be like, you know what, thank you for that. I never really thought of it that way. Like they ask me about like why guys do this and stuff like that. And so, to be honest, it just come out. And like, I don't know, like I just never been the type of person, like to have people care so much about my advice, but it is what it is.
So, do you have a problem with if your young lady, if she was getting advice from another young lady, and the young lady she was getting advice from, she ain't even got no man, but she trying to give out advice? You can't even keep your own stuff, because I know this is his thinking behind the post. She can't even keep her own man. So how's she trying to tell you how to give? Because she can help you, just like a parent. They can help you because they made a whole bunch of mistakes when they were growing up. They've been there, done that. That's what that single woman can do for a woman that's in a relationship. So, sir, just to kind of rephrase your question so that it doesn't seem bitter, because it seems like it's coming from a bitter place, in my opinion, I would have asked, why do some negative women try to give, relationship advice? Now, that's the woman that you need to be concerned about. You don't need to really be concerned about the woman, her relationship status. You need to be concerned about where the advice is coming from, the intent of the advice that she's giving your woman, not her relationship status. Because if you've gotten to a certain point in life, then you've had a couple of relationships, hit or miss, under your belt, and you're able to speak on those things. But brothers, like, yeah,
advice is good. It just depends on who you get it from and how you use it. Like you can't like get advice for somebody that has been in like toxic relationships and stuff, and like you trying to help somebody else, because like that's gonna like actually rub off on the other person that you trying to help, but it's just not gonna end well either. So it's like you gotta watch who you get your advice from. But all advice is good. Like who don't want to get good advice? You know, like it's a good
You'd be
thing.
surprised.
You know,
Well,
yeah.
clearly this
You'd
man
be
that posted
surprised what you get and like what you come. Yeah.
You'd be surprised. I mean, I've had people tell me, like, even when I was in one situation, whatever, and it was a bad relationship, whatever. And so I was telling her, what not to do because of the crap that I did. So I'm like, I wish someone had told me and I wouldn't have been bumping my head. So I'm trying to avoid you from bumping your head. She was like, well, maybe I want to bump my head. It's like, oh, okay, well, bump away to him. Shoot, bumpy.
And see, my thing is this though. For me, I'm always mindful. I try to be mindful about giving advice because I don't want you to come back on me if the advice that I gave did not work out for you. So, I mean, I can only tell you about my experience if I had experience in the particular situation that you're dealing with. But I'm not real quick to say, oh, you should leave them and you should, because again, you being a person on the outside looking in, you really don't know the inner workings and all of the little behind the scene things of the relationship that you may not be privy to. So it's just like that right there alone is enough to keep people from, it should keep you from making that statement of, oh, I would have left him a long time ago, I would have left her a long time ago. Well, I mean, if you love somebody, you don't really, it's hard to walk away, and correct me if I'm wrong, because some of us can walk away without, some of us can
That's
walk
true.
away and
Yeah.
not blink an eye or a phony eyelash. I am not set up like that, but he would have.
I will walk the hell. We keep on walking. I ain't talking to you. I will walk away. I don't care. It is what it is. Maybe when I was younger, I was trying to. When I was in my
Oh, I
early
love
20s,
you.
I love you, and I was trying to fight. Even in my late 20s, yeah. But now I'm 40. Even in my 30s, it was like it is what it is. We gonna do this. We not gonna do. We're not gonna do it. No problem. Trust. I can find somebody to pop into this spot real quick if I'm looking. I don't want to be bothered with nobody right now, so I'm good. I ain't looking. So but I can walk away from you real quick.
Man, I've never been good at that. It has always taken me a bit of a moment. But once I'm gone and I'm free and I'm happy and it's like it's good. Like you ain't got the I'm not the one that's gonna be, oh, why we didn't get back together? Why? I'm not that person. I'm not that woman. Like, I mean, I feel like once I get acceptance in my heart,
Mm-hmm.
I'm good. Once I've outweighed the scenario, so I'm like, I will put my all into a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
But when I'm done, I
Mm-hmm.
am done.
You get
Like
tired of the madness.
absolutely, positively done. Like there's no more sadness. There's no, oh, I wish we could do that. I am at peace. It is well with my soul when I am done. So that's one thing. But I'll keep fighting. I'll keep trying. I'll keep trying. But the moment I get to the point where, listen, what are you fighting for? There's nothing left. Like, what are you doing?
What's the point?
Then I'm okay. I'm okay.
What's the point?
And nothing at all. Nothing at all. Which, guys, will lead to our next hot topic. Now, listen, this been some bull junk with this doggone it, this dating, and now that the world has kind of opened back up and all of this other stuff, hopefully. Is it okay for a woman to ask a man out on the first date? Is it okay? And how do you feel as a young man? Do you want a young woman? Is it okay for a young woman to ask you out on the
Um,
first date?
Me, no. I'll put it like this. Now, if she came to me and asked me, then I'll be like, okay, yeah, we can do this. You know, we can see where this is gonna go. But
But
no,
do you
probably
prefer
not.
to be the one to ask her?
Yeah, I mean, I'm that type of person to ask a female out. You know, to like whatever dinner or whatever. I'm the type to do that. But when it's coming from her, nah.
And see, it's so refreshing to hear you say that as being a young man, because again, we got to go back to the younger brothers. I mean, the more seasoned brothers. They're out there. They're like, oh, I'm tired of getting rejected. I want to know that she interested in me. Sir, Good sir.
But it's like rejection is like it's life. So it's like you just gotta move on along. You know, you gotta like make like little stops and stuff. You can't keep going. One person reject you, yeah, keep on going. It's like a stoplight. When you see the light red and then it turn green, you just keep on going. That's how you gotta do it with dating. Like a whole lot of everybody's not gonna be your cup of tea. So it's like if people don't get that, and people are always mad about like rejections and stuff like that, get over it. I mean, it's life.
Oh, you
It's
are
life.
so wise. You
And
need to
that's that
talk to
college
some
advice right there too.
right.
'Cause
You need to talk to
hey,
some of these older seasoned
hey,
men because
I done been through it. I done seen it all, especially down on campus, man. I can't tell you how many families I done seen down there. And I just feel like it didn't work out. Hey, I just went on along. When that light turned green, I hurried up and went.
so you went to the next one. She
Yeah.
said this one said no. So you like, all right, go ahead to the next one. And that's the way you have to be. But again, I really think that you should talk to some of these seasoned brothers because they don't have it right. They're like, oh, I'm tired of being rejected. I'm tired of a woman. I want to know that she's interested in me. She interested if she accepted to go out with you. I feel like, okay.
You gotta look at conversation and stuff like that. But conversation is not where it should be or pleasing, then you should already know that she not interested in you. She giving out a few paragraphs and stuff like that, or a single paragraph, brother. It's over for you. Just move on along. I've seen it, and I know it. I know how this game works.
You're professional in this.
Yes, I know how it works. It took me a little bit of time, but I finally got it. So I know.
Look at you.
I know
Now,
the
what
little
about
loops
you?
and games and stuff.
Is it okay do you think it's okay for women to ask men out on the first date?
Yeah. If you like them, why not? Go ahead and ask them. All you gotta do is tell you no or yes. It's that simple. Either he was saying no, I don't want to go out with you, or I do want to go out with you, but I prefer to ask you. It's one of the two. If he gonna look at you stupid, then if he's standing there looking stupid, walk away. And it's good that you went ahead and asked because now you know that that's the stupid one you ain't gonna waste your time with. But I don't mind asking somebody if I like them. I will be like, you know what, want to go out? I will ask you, want to go out?
Oh, I'm not asking. So if you waiting for me, it's gonna be a cold day. I'm
Why
not
not?
asking. Because I'm not. I'm just not.
Is it because how you was raised, or you just not? I see. I know you. I know you. You got that 1978 thinking. I know you. I know you. I know you're not gonna.
It's both. I'm not asking because of the way I was raised. And plus, my thing is this too. If you see me and we're both having a conversation, what I will do is I'll hint around that I'm open. If you don't take that hint, then okay, oh well, like you said, on to the next one. But as far as me asking you out, I'm just not asking no brother out. I'm just sorry. Because if he's good and grown, then he should know when. Yes, you don't have to be a mind reader, but you're good and grown. You know when a woman is interested in you or she's showing you signs that she's interested. If you made it this far, if a young man
I'm telling you, hey Torrance, I'm telling you.
Nope, I'm not. I'm not going to ask. I have no. Not gonna ask. So I will, like I said, I will put little nice subtle signs out there. I'm open because here's the thing. I'm open to talking to you. I'm open to the conversation. I'm open to consistency. That's how you'll know. And then, sometimes my baby's just flirting. I'll be like, you know what? Don't even pay me no attention. I don't even be paying no attention.
I can't do it with these signs like body. I notice like when you dating and stuff, I really don't pay attention to like body language and stuff like that. But to be honest with you, as I've learned as I got older, now I'm starting to really pay attention to that stuff. I'm starting to pay attention to like the way you talking, how you talking,
Absolutely.
your attitude and stuff like that, your body language and the way you talking through text and stuff. I'm starting to pay attention to all that stuff.
You have to. It's very important because if you don't, you can miss it. The little things are sometimes the bigger things, and you've missed it. If you miss that one little, you missed it all.
If you miss that one little bit, trust there's another one right around the corner that you can catch it with that. It's not that hard.
No, so signs, like I said, it's not complicated. And again, my thing is this: if we're in each other's company, obviously you're not interested because you ain't asked me. So I'm good on it.
Maybe busy with somebody at the moment.
Okay, well, hey, toodaloo. I mean, just I
I
don't
like this. Closed mouth don't get fed. And as you see, I likes to eat.
Oh,
So
yes,
I'm
indeed.
just saying, if I like you, I'm gonna say, are you seeing somebody? I'm that, I'm that type of person. I'm not gonna sit and wait
I'm not.
and see, because then I'm gonna be wondering, okay, if they're with somebody, now I gotta go through your little Facebook. I ain't gonna go. That shit gonna drive me crazy. So I don't got time for all of that. No, let me just go ahead and ask you. Are you seeing somebody? You not? And then I'm gonna ask you with that one. Are you seeing somebody? And if you say you not, bet would you like to go out? We can go here. We can split it. I don't care, but we can go here. I will do that. But once you say, yeah, you see somebody, thank you so much. Take care. Then I'll switch it to let's talk about some business stuff.
Right.
If it's because I ain't nothing else I'm gonna do with you, unless you older, you can be my sugar daddy or something. I do that because mine done died on me. So I got applications for. We did put that up on the Jaye Spot page. The applications to collect the sugar daddy this week. I'm just saying. So.
Well, I'm not. He gonna ask. I'm not asking because I feel like if we made each other's acquaintance and you ain't said nothing to me, then you're not interested. And I'm like Amir was saying earlier, I piggyback on that. I'm not everybody's cup of tea, and I'm okay with that. I ain't everybody's cup of coffee, and I'm okay with that. It's not that I fear being rejected. It's just like, okay, listen, I want to know that you're interested because it's like sometimes dudes they'll flip it like, well, I mean, I never came, I never came for you anyway. So, I mean, the only reason why we're together, I don't know. Have you ever told a dude
that just shows that you
that you never came? Like, I wasn't trying to talk to you no way. So,
no,
but
I've
it's
never
like,
been mean like that. No, I've not done that. I'm usually, if they say they're not interested, no problem. Thank you so much. And I can go on about the next, I'm good. But I've never, got bogus because my feelings, because they weren't interested in me. It is what it is. Are you not everybody's cup of tea?
right.
And I'm not everybody's cup of tea. And so I accept that. So it is what it is. You got to be able to accept rejection because you threw yourself out there. So if I know that I throw myself out there, then I expect some rejection and stuff. And it is what it is. And now if you reject me in a nasty way, now I'm going to talk about your ass. I'm going to ride you till I can't ride you. And then I'm gonna make sure that you see me again. I'm gonna be with somebody that look way better than your ass. I promise you. But if you just, no, I'm like, I got you, not a problem.
I mean, my upgrade for me, the upgrade would always be I just want somebody to just treat me better, value me, value what we have, and I am all good. But as far as like, just talking to them and trying to, you want to go out or something. I'm not. I'm just not gonna do it. So look, and I'm not even. You know what? And I'm not saying that to say, oh, if you interested, come on and say something to because I'm not saying that either. Right now, I am just in a good place, and I'm cool. I'm cooling like Levert. I'm cooling. I'm just I'm cooling, and I ain't trying to What you say, Amir?
I said, yeah, I see.
Yeah, I'm cooling. So I mean, I'm good on all fronts. But again, even if I was interested or whatever, I wanted to be out there, then I'm not talking to nobody. I'm not coming up to you to I'm not coming to approach you and ask you, you wanna be my boo? You wanna go out? Yeah. Boo boo. No, I ain't doing that. I'm not gonna be the one that do that. So no, sorry, not this one.
Hey Sean.
No. That ain't gonna that's not gonna work. So I'm not gonna be saying it. He can ask me. And if I do my rejections, listen, I'm a nice rejector.
Are you?
I'm not a butthole rejector. I'm not. Why are you looking at am I a butthole rejector?
The stalker, his words got hurt.
Oh my God, I've just had to block that. Oh my God, I finally just got to block the craziness. But no, I'm not I'm not a rude rejector. I'll just be like, I'm not interested, or thank you so much. I'm just, I'm good right now. That'll be my, my letdown. So it's gentle.
I got some friends, golly, they reject you. Your feelings, it's just hurt. Like it was one dude I used to always dance with, and one of the clubs, like he always liked to step. And so I like to step. So I didn't really care what you look like. I just like to dance. So, and I'm not going to take you home with me. So it was just the fact that I could dance with him. He would buy drinks. That was the gist of it. And we were drunk before we got to the club. So we get into the club, me and a couple of my close friends. And I danced with the dude. And he was the ugly dude, but I didn't care. And when he came up to my friend and said, "Do you want to dance?" She said, "Oh, you are so ugly."
No.
Oh, you dancing with him? Shut! I know this man is ugly, but I'm trying to make him feel good about himself because ain't nobody danced with him, and he could dance. It was just that he was butt ugly, but he was sweet as pie. I wasn't taking you home. I just like
So
to
he
dance.
wasn't trying to get all.
No,
Okay,
just
so
like
yeah, that's
dance.
cool.
And then he would buy drinks, and I'm like, that's perfect. I can dance with you. You can get my drink, and I ain't gonna give up nothing either. I can just give you a hug, thank you so much, and keep it moving. And he was fine with that. When that girl told him to his face that he was ugly, I was like, God.
Oh, that was mean.
All my dancing, all my drinks.
Listen, all bets off. Y'all done got cut off.
Oh, and he was but ugly, but he was so nice. It's like, you know you wanted for me. She's like, oops.
Man. And you know what? But that leads us into our next hot topic, actually. Buying drinks. Now listen. Okay, here we go. I don't drink. So I need the experts advice on this and the experts input on this particular. Yeah. So the scenario is it's a young lady.
There you go.
They're at the bar, the club, whatever. And so the gentleman, he's buying the young lady drinks. So he's bought her a total of 5 drinks in all. And so then after the 5th drink, he asks her for her number. And then she tells him she has a man after the 5th drink. So who was wrong in this scenario? Was it the young lady for accepting all of the drinks and then telling the dude that she had a man? Or was it the dude, for buying all those drinks and expecting to get her number at the end of the drinks?
Both.
Hello, I'm with you.
Bro, and I'm gonna tell you like this. He should have asked if the woman had a man, and him buying 5 drinks. You got to be a special kind of somebody. Nigga to buy 5 drinks for you, and you sitting up there, and I don't know, you I don't know what's wrong with. How do you? I'm just in lost for words right now, but I would not buy nobody 5 drinks. Like I said, you got to be a special kind of somebody for me to buy you 5 drinks.
I've seen it. I have seen it, and they'd be so tripped out because I've seen one of my friends. Oh my God, she got dude to order us a pizza. The club didn't even have pizzas and stuff. He got ordered from an outside restaurant that delivered it to the club. We sat there and ate the pizza at the club. He bought us whatever we wanted and then invited us to his party that he was having the next weekend at his house. And I was just like, I knew she had a bed. And she had a bed, but she was just like, you ain't got to pay for nothing to eat. Watch this. I was like, okay. I'm going to sit back and let you do your magic, sweetie. I'm going to just enjoy, the fruits of your labor.
Wow. So see, now so with this, when I saw that, I was like, okay, here's my take on it. First of all, I think that the dude was wrong. Clearly because, okay, to me, 5 drinks, you're creepy. That means to me, that says you're trying to get her drunk so that you can take advantage of her. That's instantly what I thought. I'm like, 5 drinks is a little bit excessive. But again, I don't drink, so I don't know. But I'm just like, dig, you bought her 5 drinks back to back. When were you gonna ever get around to ask? It took you 5 drinks. So if she had 5 drinks, he was trying to get her good and drunk so that you can take her home. But you saw that after the 5th drink, he like, please. He found out she was a heavyweight with that drink.
Hello.
And so she wasn't. So then he decided to ask for the number. But he was expecting, at least after the 5th drink, that she was gonna be sloppy and scummy, and he was gonna go ahead on and try to take her home. But he seen since that didn't work, he was like, listen, I ain't buying this thing to another drink. I'm gonna try to go ahead and get her number, and I'm gonna try to holler at her so I can go ahead on, because she gonna pay me back for all these 5 drinks.
See, I don't know how he paid for the drink. I don't know how he paid for them. Probably in cash, or $40. Or credit card. Or if I was him, I'll call the bank and hey, reverse them charges right there. I need that bag. Since you got a man, I need that money back.
The club gonna put your face up on the wall saying this dude cannot come up in here with his cheap behind trying to reverse these drinks.
Right. See, that was just crazy. So, like I say, to me, that's what that said. And it's like, okay, if you're sitting there talking 5 drinks, what the fa la la are you talking about? If you haven't even what are you talking about? You ain't asked if she got a man. You ain't asked her for her number in 5 drinks. That's what made me think that, you know what? No, he was on something. So that's why I feel like you played yourself, partner. You played yourself, homie, because you thought she was going to get drunk.
Joseph Ragland says, nobody never expect a number because you're buying a woman a drink. Only wanksters trip off like that. I buy women drinks based off of energy.
Hey, see, that's why, Joseph, we cool like that. That's what I'm saying. That's why we
drink fruit juice.
You know, just cranberry juice with no ice. That's all I drink. But still, whatever. But still, like I say, just after just reading that, it seemed to me, it said that he was a creep. He was creepy. That sent off creepy vibes to me. Like I said, especially by me not being a drinker. And I don't know in the drinking, but 5 got to be. Listen, I got people that
heavyweight.
You
got it's based upon size. I'm gonna be honest. That's how you do the math. Based upon height and size. So if I'm a little short girl. And I'm probably like 100 pounds or whatever, 120 pounds, and I'm a little short girl, 1 drink is all she can handle.
Well, listen, I'm related to some of them that I'll be like, dang, you out here with these folks?
She a
them heavyweights, and that's what I'm saying.
Some that, like, this little midget I dated, this little dude I dated, the one that took it up the butt, he could only handle like a drink. He couldn't even handle. We went out to eat, and we had drinks, and I'm just, drinking, and he was like... I was like, little dude, I'm like, you ain't even finished one little drink. Don't tell me this. I can handle myself. I'm good. I know my limit, but little boy can handle it.
Yeah, see, I've never been a drinker, and I've always just... No, I done seen, listen, especially, I got to keep my eye on you, because you... Yeah, okay, act like you ain't knocking people across the room and all this other stuff. So... I don't drink. I've never drank, I've never been a drinker or whatever, but I do. And I have gone out plenty of times and I've seen, people get in compromising situations because of too many drinks. But I mean, listen, if you're not interested, first of all, I'm not even interested in you standing in my face 5 cups of cranberry juices into a conversation. If I'm not interested, you buy 1 drink and then if you ask for my number or whatever, I'm be like, oh, I'm sorry, I got a man or whatever. We gonna get that out the way right now because you're not gonna sit up here plus trying to monopolize my whole night.
Are you going to, when he says, oh, bartender, can you get her a drink? Will you say it then?
Well, no, because I'm not gonna assume. No, I'll say it after if he asks me because I'm not gonna assume.
What if he doesn't ask you?
Then that makes it even better.
He says, oh, you finished that? Go ahead.
But see, by that time, no. If I'm not vibing you, I'm not gonna sit there and have you monopolize my life, my night, when I can be out there mingling with other people, especially if we're in a club. I'm coming to dance. So I'm not coming here to sit here at this bar and I already know I'm not interested in you. I'm going to miss somebody that I could possibly be interested in because I'm sitting up here trying to get cranberry juices off you. So me personally, that's never been my MO. After the first one and you still standing here, now I know if your eye cocked, your breath is bad. I look down at your shoes. I looked at your nails and see that you bite them down to you got a nervous condition. See, I've assessed you in that 1 cranberry juice. So I know everything about you. So therefore, there's no need for you to order another. If you can order for the next person, but it won't be me. I'm gonna be out there doing what I do, shaking my. No. You know what? And now that I'm a little bit more seasoned, the 30 plus, you know what? I can't really do these clubs today. Because I remember the last time. It was this one back. Oh my goodness, you can't say that B word on. I used to frequent this club. And so this one little guy, he would always come in here and I would always, he come running, just come. It's like, I felt like he used to be scoping me out. I'm a little tight, thick in the thighs, doing what we do. I didn't drink, but I love to dance. So I get out there and he would come all the time. And I'm always wondering, why do we have these church pants on? He come up in there with his church slacks on. And the reason he had his church slacks on, he coming dancing. And so he dancing behind me. And I feel it. I said, I said, Bruh, let me tell you, that brought, when I tell you, that brought out the ghetto queen in me.
You're like, let tap on you.
I said, you know what? Listen, fam, I will keep seeing. Look, it wasn't nothing good that came out after that. I said, don't you ever. Woo,
like a little
Lord,
tap.
I said, so you nasty freak, ain't got no drawers on, you dirty bastard.
It gotta be free sometimes. You gotta be free. Did you call him a bastard?
Yes, I did, because I'm like, you sit up there just daddy, just to get off. If you don't get off of me, then I was ready to fight.
See, there you go. You like, yeah, be ready to fight. You just give you a little massage.
I was so mad. So from then on, like now, that has put me in a state of shock because I'm scared because of what I would do if that ever happened to me again. So that's just
a dance against the wall.
Yeah, they not open anymore. Plus, I don't want to get sued for slander because it was so many people got killed up at that club. They not open no more.
He was scoping you out.
Right, he was with little church pants, little Sunday's best, the Freddy Krueger sweater. I'm like, first of all, we all way up in the club. You don't even belong here. But he came there with a friend and he saw that it was half naked women in there. He's like, oh yeah, this is the life right here. I'm gonna get you picked the wrong one, bro.
Let him hit you,
right?
Look it.
No. It was so disgusting. I was like, oh my God, are you serious?
Like, baby.
Not for that.
That's what you said.
Not for that one. I wasn't. So word to wise, listen, word to the wise. If you out in the club, listen, do not be accepting all these drinks from these dudes because, it sends the wrong message. And it says that, not only do it say that you thirsty, but it says that he thirsty because he got a plan. If he buying you all them drinks and he ain't asked you for your number yet, I will be skeptical. I'll be thinking he's trying to slip me a Mickey or something. That's just me.
That's why you go to the club with your friends. And y'all all gotta, y'all break, y'all do y'all thing, y'all come back, y'all gotta, plan. And then you tell each other, don't let me go home with this movo. Don't let me get drunk enough.
Man, do you know how many times I had to be the wing? I'm like, come on. Then the dudes be like, oh man, your girl a hater. Why she hating on you?
And everything.
First of all, because she's 7 months pregnant. She don't look like she pregnant, but she is pregnant. Anything else you? Man, Joe, you pregnant?
Sad, okay.
Yeah, she pregnant, and her boyfriend outside. Like, man, she lying, Joe. You ain't pregnant. Yes, she is. So just word to the wise, don't be thirsty trying to get all these folks free drinks and all this other bullshit. Just keep it moving and let him go ahead and do his thing. But guys, listen, we're going to take a short musical break. And when we return, we're going to get into our next hot topic. And we're going to tell you how you can order this nice artwork from our talented young brother. He really can't deal with us. We really make, I think we really make him nervous, but he's really talented, Naeem. So we're going to drop his info on how you guys can order this art. You're listening to the Jaye Spot, where we are strengthening relationships and families, one conversation at a time. Hey.
Hello, my name is MCB. Brainstorm. Won't you get your feelings? So you wanna be loved by me? Hello, my name is MCB. Brainstorm. Hoping that you would come back home. I call me on the telephone cause I'm so alone. Walked around the house thinking of you. See, me and you hand in hand is how we used to be. The happy days, the times we shared. Without you, baby, it's so damn weird. Please forgive the things that I've done to you. I know I did a few, but baby, I'm human too. I'll take you to the beach where the wind blows and let the waves in the sand run through your toes. Whatever you want, whatever you need, I'll plant the seed. But do you agree? I should deal with that you have another man, but I can understand. You're still wearing my wedding band. I'll just chill and think about the whole thing in the morning. So I guess I'll keep brainstorming. Want to get your feelings, so you wanna be loved by me. Hello, my name is MCB. Want to get your feelings hurt. So you wanna be loved by me. Hello, my name is MCB. Now it's daylight, the sun's bright, my mind is clear. I can smell the breakfast that you used to cook, my dear. Some cold water on my face so I can come to reality and realize it's me. My mind is not at ease since you've been gone. Please come back, cause I'm so alone. P.S. Yeah, you know, been looking for you for the longest. Ever since you left. But now, I'm real independent, you know, just laying back chilling. But I wanna let you know you really thought about it every night, day. So, I came up with these words and have voice to mention them to you in the background, you know what I'm saying? But I really want you back. So come back as soon as possible. Cause I love you. Brainstorm, want to get your feelings hurt. So you wanna be loved by me. Hello, my name is MCB. Brainstorm, want to get your feelings hurt. So you wanna be loved by me. Hello, my name is MCB. Brainstorm, want to get your feelings hurt. Want to get your feelings hurt. Want to get your feelings hurt. Do you wanna be loved by me? Hello, my name is MCB. Brainstorm, sincerely to get your feelings hurt. So you wanna be loved by me? Hello, my name is MCB. Yeah, kinda keeps me on the slow dance tip, you know what I'm saying? It's a real nice groove. That's why I had all the fellas singing with me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the bass is hitting, baby, right? Everybody should go and roll up out of here. Yo, Fred, bring the music back in.
Welcome back to the Jaye Spot, where we are strengthening relationships and families, one conversation at a time. On IntellectualRadio.com, we are an iHeart station. Listen, he is his offspring. You know, this is easy. Look at me like, yeah. My son Amir, he's our honorary co-host. Stretch marks on my back, and my high blood pressure. I got gout in my right foot. Because of this one right here. But you know what? I won't complain. They said if I couldn't say a word, I'll just wave my hands, and that's what I will do. I will. I'm not even gonna say nothing bad about this brother. But how you doing, Amir? Thank you so much for being here tonight.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I said the same thing. The stretch marks on my back said the same thing. Thank you.
I'm used to hearing this.
Yeah.
I'm good.
You good?
Yes.
All right, we're good. Now, next to Amir, we have our guest for tonight, DJ Kenny. He puts on some of the best, when the world was open, some of the best parties in Daily Plaza. He's working with some talented spoken word artists. He's doing his thing on his radio show. DJ Kenny G, how you doing tonight?
I'm good, Jay. It's good to be back. Good to be here with you, and thanks for having me back. You and Miss E.
No problem. Thank you so much for joining us. Listen, tell everybody how they can get in contact with you and what you got going on.
Right now, it's not too much of anything going on right now. We're kind of trying to get back into the swing of things. We haven't gotten back into the station. A lot of the music that we're doing now is from home, so we're doing a lot of recording that way and sending it in. And my talk show, thanks to you, when we talked about this before the COVID, and now I'm doing my own radio show on Wednesday. Basically, we still got just the music right now and no guests until maybe later on.
Awesome. Now, how can they catch your show? Let them know how they can catch your show.
My show comes on Wednesday. It's called We're Talking Radio Chicago on Wednesdays from 5 to 7. Basically, it's on District Radio, Support District Radio from 5 to 7. You hear me sometimes doing the commercial and definitely the music.
Okay,
every Wednesday from 5 to 7.
And tell them how they can follow you on social media.
You can find me on social media under Kenny DJ G Gardner. I have a Facebook page. You can follow me on that, and also a fans page under the same name. Instagram is also the same. So anytime you see DJ G Gardner or Kenny G, that's me.
All right, DJ Kenny G, thank you so much. Now, Amir, tell everybody how they can get in contact with you and how they can follow you on social media.
Yes. Follow me on Instagram at darkskinpoppy_312. And, follow my Instagram as well, Delaware_Inc. INC. Follow me on Facebook at Amir Del. That's my fan page. And then follow me on Facebook as well, my Delaware Inc. as well. So, yeah.
Poppy. Dark skin Poppy. Poppy.
Stop.
And Naeem, man, thank you so much. Tell everybody about your art, how they can follow you on social media, but more importantly, how they can purchase your pieces.
My art, I don't know, it's really like it's kind of random, but yeah, it's not really random because I was like really, think about it. I don't know how to.
How long have you been painting?
I've been painting for about 10 years.
I mean, because it's not like you've been breathing that long. You ain't been here that long. So, he's like, well, back when I was 3, I picked up my first paintbrush. Hey, we gonna talk to the mama bear afterwards. This man. Now tell us how we can order your pieces.
You can order my pieces. On Instagram, you can email me at naeem.davis25@gmail.com. My Instagram is Akil the Creator.
And you got to spell it because, for us senior citizens, we can't spell it. So you got to spell it. Hey, listen, my mind, they said that's the first thing to go. I'm not going to tell you. I know I lost mine a couple, so you got to spell it for us so we can make sure we get it right.
Okay, so my Instagram is Akil the Creator, AKILTHE Creator.
Okay, and then
my Facebook, Akil Graffiti, capital AKIL Graffiti.
Okay.
And yeah,
Cool. And so that's how. So now, do you have a Cash App set up so in case they wanted to purchase any of the pieces, they can Cash App you?
Oh yes, I do have a Cash App. My Cash App is $expose XPOSED clothing. And I do have a PayPal, Akil Photos.1. Yeah.
Okay, and we'll definitely have his information in our timeline. So guys, definitely make sure you
my X or